Hello, super people who make our enemies burn in a sea of blood and despair.
Is this really going to be the name of our group?
Since you don't want to change that name, can you at least shorten it?
No! It will lose its drama. Well, now that you've all taken the radioactive liquid and obviously gained superpowers, we need to understand what those powers are.
Well, I didn't get any superpowers. I don't know if you noticed, but I died because of that radioactive shit.
I don't know if you noticed, but you're up and talking. If that's not a superpower, I don't know what is.
Yeah, but he's dead, though.
But he's also alive. That's something.
No, it's not. Before, I was alive too. What's the point of me dying and then living again? The only difference is that now, I stink.
You stunk before, too.
I don't smell anything. Kind of just smells like my mother's perfume.
See? That's the problem. You don't know your powers yet. And you don't know each other either. This is the third most important thing for a super team to be successful.
What are the other things?
Long contracts of at least 10 years, no one can have mustaches, and no jokes involving children or rape on Twitter.
What's a Twitter?
Edward saw it in the future because he can time travel. And he only discovered this because he spends hours and hours in his room getting to know himself and exploring his body's new possibilities and abilities.
But I already do that at least 3 times a day, and the only thing I've found out so far is even my hands are hairy. You know, actually exploring is the thing I do most nowadays. You guys have any idea what it's like to wipe your ass with all this hair? It's like trying to find an asshole in a haystack. It's like I'm picking lice out of Tina Turner's head.
And that's exactly why you need to do it together now, to get to know each other. So we're gonna split you guys into pairs. Bolt Woman with Spandex Guy, and Ronald with Edward. And I don't want you to stop until all our secrets have been revealed. No questions remain unanswered, because only then will we be a great family.
Great, because I have a lot of questions. How did the team's project come about? Who are you? And what is the focus of our missions?
This is all confidential. I don't think you understand what I mean. You have to find out what your powers are and your particular stories, and where Ronald's asshole is. So you better start already, so we can become a great and happy family. Get to work, super people who make our enemies burn in a sea of blood and despair.
Hey, you can help me find my asshole. Okay, where do you want to start? I brought a comb and some hair clips.
My God, I hate this. I can't believe he paired me up with you.
I get it. Clearly, I am the most annoying person in the group, and we have a rotting corpse. Literally, a rotting corpse.
And I still have to go through this without an explanation or purpose. Who does that fascist think he is?
Yeah, I mean, this is really very sad and unfair, but you know what's worse than that? I don't know where my asshole is. So, what do you think of creeping in there and playing Indiana Jones, huh? Looking for this holy grail?
I'm not doing that, Ronald. I'm here to help you discover your powers.
And how are we supposed to do that?
I don't know. But maybe he's right. Probably some powers may have some emotional or psychic trigger. It might be a good idea to talk and get to know each other.
Okay, so let's do it. You tell me one of your secrets and I'll tell you one of mine.
Okay, I'm afraid I will never find a profession that fulfills me and that I'll throw my life away trying to find myself.
Nice. My turn. I may or may not have a dead person in my room right now.
What? What do you mean you may have?
Well, it depends on your reaction.
Are you insane? There's a dead person in your room?
No.
Ronald, this is serious.
And you think I don't know that? I thought you were gonna help me, because that's what friends who ditch corpses for other friends in other timelines using their superpowers do.
That's not what we are supposed to be doing. We were supposed to be getting to know each other.
And we're not? How many people do you think I've opened up to and asked to help hide a corpse?
That is not what
8, Edward. Only 8 people in my entire life. I'm a very private guy. It's just, you've softened my heart. And now you're part of a select group of people that I can call friend. Or as the FBI calls it, an accomplice.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's do this. You can start now.
I don't think it works like that. You gotta give us a little bit more time.
You bet. You got any whiskey?
What? No, how will that solve anything?
It won't. It's just to warm up. With this air conditioner, it's not going to be that easy.
What's not gonna be easy? What are you talking about?
You know, that old routine. Small talk, seduction game, sex, regret, crying uncontrollably.
Are you crazy? This is not gonna happen. There's no way we're gonna have sex ever.
Small talk and seduction game. Check. But heads up, there's something rotten down there, and I still don't know what it is.
What the fuck is going on? I didn't come here to fuck a corpse.
Oh, if I had $1 for every time I heard that.
I thought we should get to know each other better. If you know an easier way, I'd love to know.
Well, we could just talk.
We can try. But I don't know if you're going to like what's going to come out of my mouth.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that.
Literally, there could be worms in here.
Are you feeling lost with the current releases? The world is going too fast for the future? Come to Lampyriditronics, the store of the future. Here we have products like home theater. Why settle for a worthless tape when you can have the true experience of a home theater? With HT Home Theater, you can make your home a true cinema projection room. It will only take up a small room in your house. Did you really fall for that crap that a CD will compress the entire music of an LP with the same quality? Invest in the GP Media. It's triple the size of the LP, having triple the quality. No more losing your CDs because they're too small. You can also take our technological innovation, our GP Car Player, a device that will be installed only taking the space of the passenger seat. And if you are thinking about getting a computer, why would you do that? Did you really buy that crazy idea that you'll be able to communicate with other computers? Who wants to chat with computers? Here at Lampyriditronics, we want to talk to humans. Be smart. Invest in our video phone with a built-in typewriter. Do not believe in tiny machines, because the future is not the size of your pocket, it's the size of the world.
Oh my god. So, you killed a male prostitute, Ronald.
Actually, it was all a big misunderstanding.
I didn't even know you were gay.
I'm not.
Then why did you bring a gigolo to your room?
I said it was a big misunderstanding, didn't I?
I don't know, Ronald. This is very wrong.
Don't worry, we'll laugh about this later.
No, Ronald. How are we going to laugh about hiding a dead body?
See? I told you.
I like green. And orange. Yeah, orange is cool too.
Interesting. But what else?
What?
There's nothing you can tell me about yourself that's a little, deeper?
Like what?
Anything that's not your favorite color, the color of your underwear, or the color of your socks.
That is more than my own mother knows about me.
Okay, but your mother wasn't helping you discover superpowers, right? So you'll have to give me more than that.
Well, it's worth a shot, this hippie method of talking about your feelings.
Okay, I'm feeling really angry right now.
I see. And why?
Because I am here against my will. I had some problems with the law, and they told me that if I didn't come here to participate in this experiment, I would also end up going to jail. Oh, and the fact that I died during the experiment and I'm still alive while dead also makes me very angry.
Wait, I also came here against my will. They lied to me.
Oh, boo-hoo! It's not a lie if the government is telling it. It's just a slightly different and completely contradictory and with vested interests way to see the alternative facts.
You say that because you're a part of the problem.
Do you think I wanted to be here too? I am also a victim of the system, if you must know.
What do you mean?
Do you want to know? Do you really want to know?
Of course I do.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you right now the real reason that I am here on this project is... Attention, we interrupt our program to announce that the Megalopolisville nuclear power plant has just exploded this morning. There was only one employee inside, which was probably why it exploded, since it's a nuclear power plant and it clearly needs a lot more qualified staff to operate it. Frank Rogers' body was unfortunately not found, and the symbolic burial will be today. And hours later, something strange happened in the immediate surroundings. A strange creature was spotted a few miles from the nuclear power plant explosion.
I don't know. He didn't look like a man or a creature. It was some other stuff.
The authorities have no idea what this creature might be and have no clue as to where it might have come from. They also ask the inhabitants of Megalopolisville to not leave their homes, to close the windows, and to put a wet cloth under the door to stop the radioactive smoke that will soon arrive in the city. We will now resume your comedy show.
Well, now what?
What do you mean, now what? You're asking me? You tell me what we're gonna do now.
Well, you could use your superpowers to time travel and take that body somewhere where no one notices.
That's not how it works. Where would I even take this body?
I think I got an idea. Maybe you can take him to my room a few minutes in the past. Because then, a few minutes later, I can try to convince yourself from the past to ditch these two bodies somewhere using their time travel powers. Yeah, probably in my room, where there's gonna be 3 bodies now instead of 2.
Wait a minute.
I think I have an idea.
The truth is that I was deceived. They set me up. I was a promising young man in a suit inside the governmental sphere. I was walking around with a briefcase in my hand and shaking hands with politicians. But one day, there was an orgy with a lot of drugs, prostitutes, illegal and morally dubious things in my hotel room financed with public money. But suddenly, something very wrong happened. The dead body of a male prostitute just appeared in my bed.
What?
My life was over. Everyone started to comment and talk about it, and not just inside our orgy. Soon after, this story ended up leaking, and my name went to the mud. Nobody else wanted to go to my morally wrong orgies and hotel rooms, even after I had burned the dead body of the male prostitute and destroyed all the evidence. I could no longer shake the hands of any politician, and my briefcase was taken away from me. They gave me only one choice: manage this project or give back my suit.
But this is very wrong.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, this is all very wrong.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm lost now.
Does that mean that none of this is our fault? This is all because of the temporal paradox, and we are just puppets of a vicious cycle that some people may call destiny?
Ooh, I think I need to write that down. The other explanation I had was that the prostitute guy tried to steal my knife by hiding it inside his own belly.
What? But okay, never mind.